Anybody's spotting this either for the NAVI Junior side, but Aunkere will be hearing a lot of steps, and he's going to get gunned down by DZT with the Glock. Quick opening frag for
wing on out. So planting for connector seems to be the order of the day, as there's no players on connector or like short or anything. Bomb goes down, Pogorelov spots out the location, and now all these CTs are going to have to execute at once. But look at this, he's right behind them. Peak 250, have to go huge here. One kill goes his way, that's going to be two, that's going to be the round. Synyx, the only one left alive, of course. 1 versus 4, kit on his body, but I think he's just going to save this defuse kit for the next round, because there's really no point in walking to certain death, but even less point in...
They should be getting this pretty simply. Only Pogorelov really here to try and find anything. Does have Aunkere towards the jungle, actually, who will net down a kill of his own. delboNi has hit the deck, and that gives NAVI Junior man advantage that KC Sports desperately want to try and minimize the deficit from. But Aunkere, a second kill, looking for more. He's even tagged up DZT, and that allows Pogorelov to swing out for one of his own. And this is certainly falling apart for Case. A second kill on that second deagle leaves Nissim all on his lonesome in towards mid, and just no chance of winning the round with the bomb dropped in towards the site.
At some point in the round or another, for sure.
Yeah, because I think Aunkere had like a really clean sight line into the side,
Okay.
but by Menez things up as a scout can be collected by them here in towards connector. Not sure how much is actually going to help them out, but a second kill from Nissim certainly does. Aunkere needs to go huge, but can only manage one.
But Synyx from the window area will just be the last CT alive here for his side. Oh, but oh dear, pushes the smoke really early. Doesn't even wait for the...
It'll be up to Synyx and Fear to try and hold the line towards his B site, with Aunkere taking down one of the flanking players. That's yepz, who would have had a really solid position towards the window to try and cut off rotations. So he's gone down, and now Synyx, he's spotted the players pushing. He'll drop a smoke to give himself a little bit of space to work with, but there's a big old gap in that Fear doesn't realize, and he's spammed down by Nissim. Synyx, he can't find anything as well. The second flank has been caught, but it's all up towards Landon and Nissim in towards this B site. They've been able to clear out the defenders, and now they've got to deal with the rotating players. But Menez, with the AWP, has a sightline that Nissim does not anticipate, and Landon, the last player alive, has to go huge here with his AWP. Does get one. That's Aunkere. Now here's these steps, but neither of them are checking this backside. Oh, finally they do as they tap the bomb. They'll get the defuse coming through. I think just about enough time. But a nice retake from NAVI Junior there.
Very good retake, yes. With NAVI Junior on a 2-round deficit, let's see if this push from... Oh, okay, well, it doesn't work out. Menez just finds yepz through the smoke. Tried to push Catwalk already in Palace, and only Pogorelov on the site right now. Pushes out of CT at just the wrong time as delboNi swings out from Palace and gets the frag, but Aunkere already rotated towards CT. Will he be expecting a rotation as fast as this? The answer is yes. A flash and a wide swing from delboNi, dispatch of him immediately, and that's going to be the round there, I'm afraid. NAVI Junior already smelling that this is not a winnable situation. We'll be saving the M4 and FAMAS. Should cycle old material. I got a lot to teach you, Danchan.
For sure.
And then after you're a player already ready to get into window, as Aunkere will be distracted by this connector push. Might just get pushed in from the side as the Underwood player does go down, and that's going to be the A bomb site pretty much in their hands. For now, though, they still have to cover off CT. But
it's Menez.
Yeah, no.
He's just getting picked apart one by one now in this round. NAVI Junior finding all the angles, finding them just sort of not enough players to cover the angles they needed to, Case. And they have the bomb connect to NAVI Junior. That's basically the round done with 20 seconds on the clock. But maybe not, because there's a kill. You still need to push deeper, and there's Synyx. But DZT, no way, he gets 2. 13 seconds, has to run for the bomb plant, and Menez knows it. Eats out,
just the right time. Connector pretty soon. Coming into the setup, again, a player on Sandwich and a player in Ninja, but delboNi is going to be disposing of the Sandwich player all the way from Palace as they push on in with Pogorelov still hiding in Ninja, waiting for backup, and Menez, the backup has arrived, but he goes down after one measly kill. That's going to be a 3 versus 2 situation now. The bomb, of course, being planted, and the after plants set up as NAVI Junior are taking their sweet time getting onto that bomb site. Too much time, in fact, because Nissim, sandwich player. I suppose from then on it's easy pickings, but also, come on, Manezi going for the straight up A execute. Refreshing. Still, Manezi being a nuisance on the edge of that smoke, right, from triple, tries to peek on out and find him. But actually, no, that was Pogorlov, who did die in the end. Now, presumably Manezi there on the, yeah. No, that was Fear. Manezi with the AK doing some damage, doing some big damage. What? I missed all of that. What happened then?
I don't know, I had to sneeze.
Oh, dear me.
But Manezi, the opening kill obviously means so much there, because with the AK from stairs, he's able to pick up two to how they've played earlier B hits. These A players that go for the lurk, they get caught off pretty quickly, and yepz again is the first man to go, this time to Manezi. While the clock ticking down, they're running out of time. delboNi, he's made his presence known, but now Synyx has spotted everything out towards the apartments. They're ready to hold the line, and with Fear finding a kill, it's up to Nissim to try and create space for his teammate to push forward, and he'll do exactly that. 2 quick kills, open up the site, and now it's NAVI Junior left in a man disadvantage.
A very heavy one at that. Bad, good after plant positions coming in from the T's, but good retake positions from the CTs as well if delboNi is caught out here. But the timing, there you go. Manezi finds delboNi. That's the plays that we were looking for here, as it is a 2v2 now with the CTs coming from 2 different directions. This could be advantageous for them, but not so advantageous when you get no-scoped by Landon. I'm afraid only Pogorlov left, and all they have to do is play Ring Around the Rosie until this is over. But they will be going for this and found some weak spots. Those the mid presence, I suppose, was one of the things they worked on, and it's working wonders for now. yepz finding Manezi, the opening frag, very important. So Aunkere takes over here in the window area, but doesn't spot anyone now. Now the same trap is happening again. A player in window while a connector take is happening. Aunkere not very distracted by that, does prevent the window push, but the ramp and connector are still pushing, and now there you go. There's 2 in window now. Can't really dispatch with them both, as the T's will be pushing through here onto the A-bomb site. A player in CT and a player in Palace. Technically a crossfire, but not really present at the same time, as Landon finds Fear in CT. And Pogorlov, well, okay, Pogorlov, what? Pogorlov gets a triple? Just the most insane one I've ever seen with the deagle, to be honest. What was that? It's random spraying through the walls there. A 1 versus 1 now for him. He's got an AK. He knows where the enemy is, and Pogorlov finds it.
Apologies for my high-pitched scream, but that was absurd.
That was completely counting him out of the round at that point. Oh man, they don't even take a timeout to like reset their hands after that one. They must be shaken. Either way, 3 versus don't see through the walls. They don't know what's going on. The bomb is getting planted. 4 connector and no players on shorts to punish, as the going to be executing from the same angle. Let's see how they do.
Good shot from Landon. Gives the KC Sports side a man advantage, if not the round advantage, and there you go. Case up to 10. Pretty simple.
So let's see if they can repeat past performances here. Manezi, the first man in, first Glock to spot the CTs, finds the yepz, and while there was a trade happening, Pogorlov answers immediately. And now the bomb should be planted with 3 CTs actually retaking from kitchen.
Needs a shot, but Pogorlov is there, and it's just a very clean round from NAVI Junior. Pogorlov and Manezi finding everything they need.
Shouldn't be too late at this point. No classic NAVI shenanigans coming in, as there you go. delboNi finds the isolated player, and now he can contest. DZT finds Aunkere as well.
This could go horribly wrong for NAVI Junior. It certainly looks like it might do, as Pogorlov, he's going to step up to the plate, find 2 quick kills, much needed kills as well. But the bomb, it can't get planted. 3 seconds, there's no time. As Nissim, he was lurking in the back of the site.
So NAVI Junior now on the back foot with the deagles. I think they did spot out a player, but they didn't expect him to get boosted up here as Manezi.
would have been a nice kill to find. Instead, it's going to be a jump up for Aunkere, and we get a nice little sort of... This is so tense. This is sandwiched between two T's. Oh! Oh! Synyx, he still gets the kill, even after pulling out the knife.
2 HP left on him, so he's lucky to be alive there.
Not anymore.
But there you go. Well, 3 versus 2 situation, doable for the NAVI Junior side. In fact, favored heavily because the bomb should be going down here in KC Sports. They're all the way on the B bomb site, as well as underground. But Aunkere on the unexpected angle finds a pretty good buy in the next, and that should be, well, a kind of cursed fear there. I'm sorry about that, buddy, but Landon does find him. Still, 2 rifles saved. That should be good.
Yeah, and Landon isn't even going to get away. Sandwich with the guns out for KC Sports, they now have to try and think about Brehze, but there's one left player.
Bomb! Hopefully Brehze can spot someone out, but even the, sliver of a chance he had there removed because he's forced to be in front of the smoke, and Landon looking for that gun barrel after finding a kill toward T-spawn. Ooh, won't be finding the gun barrel in time, but can refrag his teammate. There you go. 2 quick kills in fear. While he may be able to get the refrag, I don't think it's going to be enough to win this round. However, he's going to be deciding to plant, though.
Ooh.
For short and kitchen at once. And he doesn't know where the players are going to be coming from. Assumes kitchen, but, it seems like he's going to be taking... Oh, no! Dangerous. But he took the gamble. He had to. It was a 1 versus 2 situation. You have to take the advantage when you can see it. And come on, kitchen was the expected point of entry there for the CTs.
I mean, he gets 3 kills.
Top, middle, neither areas will get pushed. And at this point in the round, with 1 minute remaining, the bomb will be making its way back. But a flash for delboNi does let him find a kill, and Landon finds Pogrelov as well. The push from ramp not working out in this one, I'm afraid, as it's all down to fear to find the answer here. He's been known to...
We got the way out of this one. But Nissim, the unknown. Luckily, they plant on the other side of default, but Nissim's still going to find the kill. Luckily, the bomb gets planted. And that gives both Fear and Synyx an opportunity.
There you go. Synyx with 1. Still 3 players. They know where the bomb is planted, and the after plant looking pretty good. They can swing out from 2 different angles. Thankfully, though, the CTs have 2 different players to look while one of them can defuse, and the kills just come quite easily there, to be honest. KC Sports find the 13th. Oh, he might find them in the transition if they go toward B apartments. Not sure if that's the destination. It appears to be. Seconds left on the clock, and it looks like the push is on.
Yeah, luckily they've got time to push in, and that flashbang is perfection. Synyx has no qualms about finding the kill. Brehze's going to land another one, keeping NAVI Junior and just extending that advantage. Aunkere's been able to get deep.
Just 1 in CT, 1 in jungle. Yeah, the jungle player dies immediately. So, Landon.
So he might get here before... I don't know. No, I don't think so. Especially if Landon tucks in. Aunkere would have to start running right about now.
Just a little bit, and a minute left on the clock. This is where I start getting worried for NAVI Junior, knowing, from previous experience, how this one usually 16, the score line for him right now. Not the worst, as this B split is not the worst either. 2 players going to be waiting in apartments, and they can get traded quite fast. There you go. The entry from Synyx does go through, and then the balcony player, well, he should be easy pickings at this point, right? There's no way you don't check that one. As they do take the B bomb site quite handily here. After taking mid control initially with that 1 kill in connector, just walking up catwalk, getting those entries in apartments, and winning the round off the back of it. Just Nissim and delboNi left.
delboNi trying to stay alive towards CT has found a frag, but now it's Aunkere hunting for him with low HP. He will get finished off. Now Nissim. Oh no, Nissim. There is a player towards the apartment, so that's Synyx, who should be able to stop him from getting this one, and yeah.
Will be taking it toward B most likely. A lot of presence on middle, through catwalk onto B. This has worked out before, but this time the counter-terrorists, they're not in apartments. They're standing all around the bomb site, and it's down to Synyx to find the entry, as DZT already manages to kill one of his comrades there towards short, but that's going to be the answer. There you go. Synyx in this corner of the second window gets a second kill as well. A 4v3 situation now. Make that a 4v2. Not going to be leaving a lot of space here for KC Sports.
Should be map point here, and NAVI Junior, they had a slow start to this game. They had a very slow start. Case were looking to romp away with this one, but they managed to recover themselves, and they should be able to close down this round. Landon, he's tucked in, he's surrounded. There's no...
Good for them, it seems. The stylistic matchup really working out here as easy on the wall. Not so easy now, is it, guys? And there's going to be one player from CT to help him out while this push continues. NAVI Junior on the push. Fear, entry fragging, not really finding anyone as he should have cleared Underwood earlier. Plant should be going down. And the situation currently, a 2 versus 2. Manezi misses the all-important shot. DZT with a double. That's going to leave Aunkere in a 1 versus 2 situation. And the bomb is, well, implanted for him, but can he get this kill? A little bit too much in the open here, but... Players, in fact, but they both get blinded.
Hoping to catch a player and take them down quickly with that one shot to the head, and oh, that's 2 quick kills. This A site has crumpled, and oh, Nissim, a third as well. These pistols, or indeed the scout, they'll be happy to try and use them to do as much economic damage as he can this round. And there's a kill for Manezi, looking for a second, almost catches the player throwing the nade, but misses the initial shot. He'll get the harder one instead. That's the second kill found. Bit of damage being done, the bomb to be planted.
Still low chance of making it back into this one, but perhaps the 3 counter-terrorists pushing together might just isolate these players into several 3v1 situations. There you go, through the wall. Aunkere suspects that someone might be there. Now they have to be worried about the angles from ramp and long, but the ramp guy deleted him. Manezi finds the final frag. Oh boy. There you go. 3 players out of short, retaking this A bomb site with plenty of time to defuse this bomb, and there you go. NAVI Junior, they pick up a first.
Mid here for Case, but there's a couple to defend for the NAVI side. In fact, a few to defend for the NAVI side. And Aunkere, he'll light up the scoreboard initially with 2 frags for himself, looking for a third. Does get it as his teammates fall around him. He will follow suit. So it actually ends up in an even 3-on-3 trade. NAVI Junior, they didn't need to push for more frags there. They could have just relaxed. But they wanted to really clap down on Case there with the B bomb side exposed. It's now up to Pogrelov and Manezi to try and retake this one. But that shot definitely helps out from Manezi. And he follows it up as well. Okay. Well, Case,
and there you go. This is what's supposed to happen. Manezi in very deep trouble there on ramp, but that's not where the push is going to be going through. Oh no, yepz does down one of his own, but that's not going to be mattering too much as the B bomb site is, of course, entirely empty. The bomb will get planted, and the CTs with not a single kill. I'm just going to be hanging on to these rifles, of course. 3 players surviving, meaning the majority of the team is still... will be taking down to 0 shortly, and taking us into a 4-3 scoreline here. Synyx, very dangerous position to be in there. If any kind of a spray comes on through, you're a dead man. Meanwhile, a 3v4 now situation as kills do rain in. The B bomb site in a little bit of trouble as okay, Fear finds one on middle, very casually just deletes him. yepz still making a commotion here toward A. Not sure if he's going to be finding anything or if he just drops down behind enemy lines, but falls immediately after. Fear too quick for him as the B bomb site was taken over while they were busy with middle. But yes, this HE should be devastating. Doesn't actually connect, and the bullets do actually onto the players. Yes, Synyx with the knife behind the double box. I was like, yeah, Landon's a dead man here. Either way, whichever way he peeks, a few bullets will be taking him down. But hey, a knife, just as good. Angle and 2 terrorists swinging on out will probably be finding a kill here, as he has to actually sound the rifle until they realize someone could be there. I guess it was low on the checklist to check behind them, but all the way up close, a kill does go their way. Still 2 CTs die toward A, and that's going to be KC Sports with clearance toward the pointy letter bomb site, as Short was in control for a little while there, but Nissim falls, and Synyx should be able to find some kind of an entry here, something to work with, but instead gets deleted from long. delboNi too strong.
No way he hits that shot on DZT. Now he has a chance of winning this one out. delboNi over by long. He's going to get baited out, and Aunkere is absolutely sublime. If it's not Menezi, it's Aunkere on that AWP.
Jeez. The bait shot doesn't even...
And I think it was Pogrolev who was caught out initially towards the long doors. I'll say in a moment, because we've got a fast push coming in towards his B site, where Nissim finding the opening, actually making a double opening. Finally, Fear puts one on the board for NAVI Junior. But I think they're just going to save this one and allow Case to fall. But in that previous round, Pogrolev over towards long doors, he gets flashed up.
We have no choice. Basically, this round has gone the way of the Brazilians, I guess. Again, an AUG and deagle. That's going to have to hold on to B as much as possible, but already losing 1 player. Still an answer coming back from the other B defender. Still has to hide in the cubby and dies. delboNi gets the angle too fast for backup to arrive, and now Aunkere, speaking of backup, he's been smoked off. And I think the avoid Menezi strategy has been paying off in spades for KC Sports, winning this B site more often than not.
Yeah, they actually send Menezi over towards the B site this round. But he takes an initial fight, and it's probably the worst option he could have taken, considering the round that Case threw at them with the fast push in, but double nades towards the back of car. That's given them a slight advantage there, but it's quickly turned back in Case's favour, with yepz working out pretty decently when he's had it. It's instead going to be, well, NAVI Junior realising what the hell has been going on, and they just quickly gun down 3 towards the B tunnels as KC Sports try and go for their fast play back in. This time, it really doesn't work out, and Synyx is even going to find a third for himself through the smoke.
So as he steps over his friend's corpses, I can't seem to think thinks he has any chance of winning this one. And one little molly, and the T's are now scared. Said we have to push on through. Against Menezi, I can't rhyme with that one, I'm sorry, but Fear does find the initial kill.
Synyx somehow stays alive in that fight, at least for the first, as NAVI Junior keep trading out for man advantages, and Aunkere will extend it out a little bit further, with just landing the last player alive, hoping to clear out this B site from the pest within, and it's a gooch shot again. Aunkere, this time the recipient of Landon's fetish, and, well,
they'll have to contest it all the way up close. These 2 counter-terrorists are, as they decide to push on in toward the aggressing terrorists. Not a good idea, but the kills go their way. Nissim with 3 kills, 3 noggins have been popped, and the bomb has been dropped. As they'll be quite hard to hold on to this one, especially with the amount of utility NAVI Junior have left. yepz knows that's the case, has to play up close, and the double kill is actually exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Only 3 terrorists left as they need to make their way toward the site, planning the bomb. Landon can't land the shot from long. Tries for the wall bang, but that's not going to be mattering that he misses, as, well, these 2 terrorists, they're surrounded on all sides. They can't survive, and KC Sports win this one out handily. 5 players left alive, and I think if this is the way the rest of the half is going to be going, we're going to a 3rd map. Where they're going to be going, as long aggression coming in from yepz spots out the shadow and starts spraying and praying, and Pogrolev should have been praying there, because he's about to, well, he just met his maker there. Goes down, and the long push has been stinted, but the short push still going strong here with 2 players against 2 defenders. Pushing it onto the side. Landon with the AWP spots him out, but can't connect. delboNi is going to be rotating, as there is still a player on Goose, and Nissim, there you go. Never missing, finds the kill. Just one more here, does some shots to bait the player into looking at him as a flash comes in, but despite the flash, will be getting the kill, but not the plant, sadly. Landon, important round here because, again, a third full buy round in a row would be very good here for the Brazilians, but Synyx has something to say.
A lot of people being able to wield those weapons effectively, but look at the flank. delboNi top mid, he's found one, quickly traded by Pogorelov, but it keeps NAVI Junior in that disadvantage. A man disadvantage as they push in towards the A site. Landing with the AWP, though, isn't going to miss. And now 20 seconds, it's fear against free. This round is going to slip by the wayside again, surely, as it's double AWPs retaken, but I don't think that's really going to matter when there's only one player to find.
He had the bomb plant as well. He could have gone for it, but he...
No?
We talk too much as is.
True.
NAVI Junior. Oh man, not even getting to cross there. Yepz and Nissim finding those kills. Oh yeah, that's why, because there's a massive gap in the smoke. I'm not sure if it's dissipated or anything. Okay, Manesi gets 2.
You can get the
That's a
bomb
1
plant
versus 2 now. Yeah, he can't get the bomb plant. He does actually spring for it instead of going for the straight. Okay, DZT falls. Now it's a 1v1 situation with delboNi on full HP. He does have the advantage, and he does have the headshot as well. Manesi just doing a backwards somersault there toward the end after the bullet enters his cranium. Just a fantastic display here as delboNi will be picking up the 14 back once more, and well, they do like doing that. A push toward mid doors, no smoke on CT yet is going to allow Nissim to get a double frag, a triple almost. And I don't see the advantage of not smoking that one off, I'm going to be honest, but again, the T's just fall. Aunkere had a smoke.
They've had some chances, but it's all come off the back of individual prowess. And Landon, he does get an opening. And this sort of starts to signal the beginning of the end here for NAVI Junior in this final round. It might be a flawless CT side for the KC Sports side, which would force us to a decider of Inferno. And we know how NAVI Junior, how they play on Inferno.
They
generally
don't
not very well.
So the Brazilians with a real chance to take this one home. I mean, after NAVI won the first one, I was looking very pessimistic still for the Brazilian side, but after this kind of a performance and knowing what the final map is, definitely a dangerous position here for the Russian-Ukrainian side. Sure, they did beat one of the teams in this qualifier, GTZ Bulls, I believe.
Yeah.
But that was a brand new roster that, you know, took it forward, awaiting a flash probably, as he has to swing wide and get the frags. But the anti-flash players might just be too much of opposition for him. Nissim missing the head, but does connect a little bit as the flash does rain in. But Manesi was playing anti-flash, as I said. Only good for one, however, leaving his teammate behind sandbags, who will find a frag, but that leaves them in a 2 versus 3 situation still. On the cross, no one is shooting through the smokes. They don't want to give up the fact that there's many players there as a boost does come in. And come on, the planter, surely he dies in this one. No, but Aunkere still finds a kill toward the back of the site, leaving them in a 2 versus 2 situation. And DZT on 1 HP. And he goes down, just down to Nissim in a 1v2.
He could collect the bomb. He'd have a few options of what to do. Plenty of time to run over towards the A site if that's what he wanted. But he's actually going to walk past the bomb and try and take the fights instead. KRIMZ shot found, but can't take down Aunkere. Just know that there's one on the field. How many is a different sort of question. I'd probably expect a couple. But that deagle, you didn't even see yepz. Manesi at least finds one, but his teammates all falling around him. This could be Cade finding a very nice deagle round here.
Oh yeah, after losing the initial pistol round, getting definitely an important one. The third will be dictating the pace of the entire match.
And off the back of that as well, they collect an M4 and an MP9.
Forced back 2 angles, in fact, behind the smoke on Arch. These terrorists, they're taking no prisoners, just pressing W and pushing on through, getting bullets in the backs of their craniums, unfortunately, leaving us in a 3v3 here, as it was a bit of a spicy situation for the longest time. No bomb planted yet, and yet another kill goes the way of NAVI Junior.
I have no idea what's going on. Just
Same.
people everywhere on the map, shots through smokes. chaos is reigning supreme, and with Synyx finding that kill as well until delboNi landed missing the chance onto him, but instead finds Brehze, leaving it's in a 1 versus 2, and P250 drive-by. Ka-chow for that one, Pogorelov, because he is dead. And now Landon has a 1v1, doesn't know where Synyx is going to be, but knows he was in alt mid, and he can spec apartments, but it's Synyx who just about mops it up.
We're seeing this kind of tomfoolery with just pressing W the entire time, pushing very aggressively with not that.
Yeah.
Yepz finding Synyx just completely isolated from his teammate there due to that Molotov, but Brehze waits for the molly to expire aggressively, but oh yeah, he's behind the corner, so Brehze expects him, and he's about to get shot from the side, but Brehze finds the kill, but then the immediate trade to Brehze, leaving only one player on the back lines as a speedy flank does come in, but okay, Landon, it's not the time to plant the bomb yet, my dude. The bomb site still has players on it, and you're being flanked. But there you go, crisis averted. DZT should have this kill every day of the week. YouTuber that some of you guys might know talks about the industry and all of that, like video games and stuff, consumer rights and whatnot.
A little bit less efficient or effective, but Synyx, he's burning in the Molotov. The smoke's just galore everywhere. Fear's found an angle that's going to work for him, though. He gets 2, but with just 7 points of health, a stray bullet will finish him off. 3-on-3 ensues.
The bomb's still down. Brehze could have the angle to it, but decides to re-aggress toward the construction area, and delboNi finds him. That's going to leave only 2 counter-terrorists alive, and with this kind of a deep position from delboNi, I think the after-plants are, well, not even the after-plants. The bomb has not been planted, remember, but this kind of a presence from the terrorists certainly will result in a kill and the round. There you go. delboNi finds his, and Aunkere, while he takes one with him, will be going down to the body blocked by Brehze. And now the A-take is still on its way. delboNi and mini pit, and well, the initial frags do go the way of the terrorists, 2 of them to be precise. As the bomb can surely get planted now, and NAVI Junior, no point in trying to go for this round. Gonna be saving up.
This is tough for NAVI Junior. Struggling here on the CT side, and for the NAVI Junior side, he's absent at the moment.
I'm sure they'll wake up on the T side, but they need to like get some kind of a comfortable scoreline on as the CTs for sure. As well, who just lost the majority of his HP as Brehze goes aggressive into Boiler. There you go. The initial kill goes the way of NAVI Junior.
Towards New Box, he's going to drop a smoke to try and provide him some cover, and that's much needed, especially as the Molotov comes in. A flashbang from his teammate allows him to find a kill, but that nade does heavy damage. Another flashbang comes through, and again, NAVI Junior, they're finding these peaks, they're finding the frags that are shutting case down from this B site. It's delboNi and Landon, last 2 alive, and finally NAVI Junior finding some sort of cohesion in this defense, but is it going to be enough, or is it going to be too little too late? As delboNi, he's just found 2 quick kills. Careful, NAVI, you don't give up much more here. 3 plays is about what you are comfortable giving up in a situation like this.
Exactly. delboNi, there you go. Doesn't even manage to get himself traded Brehze for it by not getting anything, but the mid push coming in from NAVI Junior, it's a little bit of a change of pace. That's exactly what they needed, and that kill was, again, Brehze finding it. And this might be good for a trade here, but doesn't go for the peak. And Pogorelov might just be allowed to get away with it scot-free. Oh, not even scot-free. Brehze finds DZT as...
That nade doing considerable damage as well to the approaching KC Sports players. Aunkere up on the boost can probably deny the plant if nothing else, but he's actually going to drop away, and that was heard. Not going to be able to act on that information, though, Case, as they've been able to gain control of the site. But it's untenable. As I was going to say, as Aunkere swings in with a flashbang from a teammate, and NAVI Junior, there you go, finding consecutive rounds here. So it's a 4th on the...
really be doing here. Brehze on long, spots them out, falls on back, and a Molotov to cover him off. Not going to be good enough. The initial kill goes...
Oh, look towards the A site instead. Almost captures the shot. Instead, Pogorelov will nail down DZT. The AWP's going to switch hands, and finally, Case will open up this A site. And this is with limited weaponry as well, remember.
Very limited, yes. They got the initial kill with the deagle onto Brehze, salvaging his AWP, and, well, just worked from there, right? 2 weapons is all you really need for a site take. as NAVI Junior with only 2 players left alive. I think they're going to be going for this, expecting their enemies to not have armor, but that's not going to be the case. But at least they have some money to work with in this next one. However, if they lose it, we're looking at a 11 going to get smoked off. A flash and a Molotov is all they get. The back of the site has the player on it, but Synyx, he can't hide. He can only run, and running only gets him about couple of meters to the left, as this is going to be a bomb plant coming in here. Landon finally crosses with the said C4 explosive, and Fear not being able to get the spray down here as he is planting on the optimal.
Junior.
Yeah,
Are they going for this?
Oh my gosh. Why though? Landon gets an easy kill, and through the smoke, of course, the T's are going to start spraying, knowing there's an attack coming in. You had 4 players left alive, NAVI Junior. Now you only have 2. Good luck saving those. Okay, well, almost collateral does happen there, but that's okay. Gonna result in yepz dying as well. Some good economic damage done, but what was?
We'll just play a ruin setup. This MP9,
this has potential. Pokerlov, you have to go huge here. Gets the dink, but not gonna be good for the kill, unfortunately. The high fire rate of the MP9 just not fast enough. As there is 1 player left here on the B-Bond side. That is going to be Menezi. The man of the hour gets a double, but is that going to be enough to save NAVI Junior here? The bomb still not having crossed, but 1 kill does go the way of yepz. So a 2 versus 2 suddenly looking very much better for the KC Sports boys, as they can still decide to go toward B if they want, but Fear re-aggresses, knowing that that's a possibility, as Landon comes in as well, but Aunkere, oh boy, he gets a double. Well, great Scott indeed. Mid-aggression coming in hot here from the counter-terrorist side. The Brazilians losing so many players here. Not what they had planned at all. Sure, DZT does get 1 from top middle, but that's just going to leave Landon in this new box position. 4 players encroaching onto it, as the bomb will surely be planted in this round. Just a simple trade required toward the back of the site, but they're going to be getting ahead of themselves a little bit, planting before they even properly covered off the bomb site. That's going to be costing them a player and some valuable time. DZT finding another kill. Oh boy, a 1v1.
Breathe easy. War going on.
Well, it does seem like a chill place to be. There's even a room with a computer with Counter-Strike on it. Oh boy, okay.
No way. Might be a free frag, but DZT takes a lot of damage. His teammate has found a kill over towards that A site, but I feel like he may just be trying to save this one. 4 on 4. They don't stand it when you were spraying it a couple days ago. That easy one, but I mean that just by extension, you expect someone in the close left angle then instead, and they do clear it. Synyx gets the kill.
Other side on short, very fast, pressing W, holding it down even, as delboNi will be trying to take him down from pit. Finds the first, the second as well through this roll. No, 3 actually. I missed one of them. Menezi, the last man alive, and he knows the player in pit has to be punished. That he is, with a no-scope to the body, as the bomb just can't be recovered there. Too far in the open. He does
about as late as you'd want to leave it. That Molotov does do so much damage. Synyx on just 15 HP. He'll get finished off by DZT. And now the rotations are coming in. They need to clear out the back of this site. 10 seconds. Yep, so he could deny the bomb plant. Oh, spam through the box. He's not quite going to connect, but he finds a kill nonetheless. As Aunkere tries to chase, but yepz is just so cognizant.
Find this banana player and fast, but he's not giving it to him. He's not pushing in just yet. He knows he has to wait for his comrades to start making noise, and there you go. 2 kills coming in quick succession. Yepz and delboNi gonna be sealing this round for the Brazilian side. The bomb is getting defused, and NAVI Junior, their money not looking, but you know, other than that. But I don't know. They don't just give you 100 free bucks. I'm sorry, but that is not how businesses work. But Nissim, the way he works is he gets entries for his side, and then he falls on back. Very aggressive toward middle. Gives this round a very good start for the Brazilians, as NAVI Junior will be forced to, okay, well, get a nice little smoke because Menezi was boosting in hot. Oh, no flashes to assist them. Maybe that guy from CT is going to be helping out. No, Landon finds the first shot. Yepz as well chimes in, and the Molotov is going to be holding them back. The man advantage now again in the control, in the hands of KC Sports. Having the additional information that there's a lot of terrorists on Banana is also going to be giving them a nice flank opportunity, but another trade does transpire, and this is going to be a 1v1 on the B bomb site that Synyx needs to win post-haste, and that he does. A 1 versus 1 situation, as delboNi should be coming in here, swinging wide for the for the planter, and he does actually find him in the end. Plenty of time, of course, to save the AWP as well. And NAVI Junior so close yet so far on this one. Losing the initial frag, then losing Banana for a brief period of time. And once you push onto the site with a man disadvantage towards the Fallen Flash coming in, not going to be too effective, however, but the grenade will. Onto tree, Aunkere does find a kill, Synyx! Across the smoke, just above the broken wall. The info play did not work out the way those players intended it to, as NAVI Junior do find themselves with a man advantage going straight into a B execute, with Nissim still playing from back box. Do they forget to check him? No, because it gives away his position. Gets the kill and starts hiding, waiting for reinforcements, but those reinforcements are actually just not coming.
Nissim actually gets 2 there from his position, which is
Yes.
pretty decent considering 5 angry terrorists were heading his way. Landon missing the shot. Pogorlev, he could save that in reserve. So if he can get one, that would be huge, and he will catch Fear trying to escape. Anything else is a big old bonus.
Just
Pogorlev,
gravy, but yeah. No gravy today.
they're looking for the shots, but they don't be knowing. Synyx, he gets the first, Aunkere with the second. The bodies start to fall, and they'll have the site.
The bodies have officially hit the floor here, and NAVI Junior have won a very pivotal round here. 11-13 will certainly become a 13-13 situation, especially if delboNi and Landon aren't able to save these AUGs, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. Decided that Pogorlev, he's actually going to be trying to contest here. After the bomb explodes, that's usually when you start running because it covers up the sound of your footsteps. But he's not going to... Brehze will not be part of the initial push here. He does just throw the flashbang for his comrades to make a waterfall out of the apartments area, but... Fear already losing his life, and now the re-aggression should be coming in. The short presence should be strong, but not being able to find any frags yet. So many CTs already present on this bomb site. Aunkere, all you have to do is press mouse 1, buddy. There you go. Finds the frag, and yet another one onto the A bomb site, with the rest of the defense falling like flies here. Just DZT left behind the long smoke, no less. We'll have to be going back. Like, if you got nothing else to do, you might as well shoot through smokes, you know? That's kind of what tilts me about that whole analysis.
But,
Ooh. Long controlling the hands of the terrorists right now, as a player is here to contest it, but yepz, I don't think he wants to go for this peak, not with that many players there, as he fades away. A grenade to secure him the safety, and there you go. Nissim also answering back, and, well, delboNi from WP into the next. And KC Sports.
Ooh,
Okay,
no, he's
well.
not dead. Okay, never mind. How is he unkillable? Oh,
He's got Simple looking over him, you know. As the push onto B does come in. Only 2 players here to hold them off. The first one gets traded immediately, and the new box position expected. Cavalry arriving through the construction area, but these NAVI Junior players, they're out there. They're spilling out onto the B site. That's going to be 4 players holding down B with the bomb planted shortly, and no answer from KC Sports to be found. Sure, some shots exchanged. Help out with his teammates. Might get shot in the back if he's not careful, but of course he is. Of course he connects with the shot. And that's just going to leave delboNi here very, very